tortured me a lot. They broke my leg a few times. America means better future for my kids.
Heartbreak and hope. Tonight, an exclusive look inside the struggle of a Syrian family finding a new way of life right here in Metro Detroit.
The plight of Syrian refugees has been at the center of a large debate nationally, fueled by fears of terrorism.
As some want to ban them from coming to the U.S., but tonight, 7 Action News reporter Anne-Marie LaFlamme introduces us to a family whose story may inspire some to have a more open mind.
We wanted to put a face on the immigration issue across the country, in particular right here in Metro Detroit. A family of 5 welcoming us into their home just 5 weeks after their arrival, introducing us to what it's like being a Syrian refugee in America.
That's everything I have left.
A few precious photos.
Just an extra change, that's all.
One extra change of clothes.
Yes.
That's all this family has left of the life they left behind in their war-torn country.
They're victim of terror, victim of the dictator, victim of terror, victim of ISIS.
Rej fled on foot from Syria to Jordan with their small children while her husband, Mamdouh, was imprisoned.
They tortured me a lot. They broke my leg a few times. My brother was protesting. They took him as a hostage in exchange for his brother. Horrific memories. I don't even like to remember it. I didn't think I would live a life.
He fled to Jordan upon release, where the family spent the last 3 years.
Living conditions were horrible. No one allowed to work. Men, women, not allowed to leave. We have no rights.
During that time, they were vetted through the United Nations and Homeland Security in search of anywhere safe to call their own. And just a few short weeks ago, they arrived in Dearborn.
America means better future for my kids. Schools are wonderful. It's a lovely city. It's a lovely country.
Rej and Mamdouh have 3 children and 1 more on the way. Seeing their bright future was their ultimate goal, but it's come with unthinkable tragedy, suffering the loss of 2 children in their pursuit of freedom.
They bombed our house, and I was alone with her at in the house. My other 2 daughters were visiting their grandparents. I escaped and I couldn't carry her. She was 1.5 years old. So she was left behind to die.
Pain in the eyes of a mother who has lost a child, needing no translation.
My second daughter in Jordan, I lost in Jordan. It's malnutrition. She needed treatment. She had a cold, and I lost my second daughter in Jordan.
They say that pain was their motivation.
My kids gives me the hope.
In the few weeks since their arrival, Mamdouh has found a job as the family settles into their simple home far beyond their expectations. They'll receive help from different agencies for 3 months, then they're on their own, fully understanding some people's perception.
We are very peaceful people. We have no political ties whatsoever. We're victims of terror. We came here to raise our family. I want to thank you, thank the American government, the American people for good hospitality, and assure them that we are not danger whatsoever.
And at just 4 years old, Bisan loves Oreos, iPhones, and these donated toys, the first she's ever owned, happily adjusting to her new life.
بأمريكا.
Do you like it here?
حبيتيها لأمريكا؟ حبيتيها كتير ولا شوي؟ كتير. I love it. I'm very happy for my kids' future to be in this country. Their education, their future, safety and hope. You know, they're giving me hope.
Now, Governor Snyder did suspend efforts to bring immigrant families coming into Michigan after the December San Bernardino attacks. However, he did not stop any families already approved to come into the country, which is why many families are still making that transition. Now, the Supreme Court is taking a look at President Obama's executive action, which could again change the fate of refugee families looking for asylum. Anne-Marie LaFlamme, 7 Action News.
Thank you, Anne-Marie.